Slaying hair may be my passion, but I will slay a bitch if I need to.
I'm like a bottle of pure for man because I'm always clearing shit.
I may be the newbie on the block,
but my roots run deep in Atlanta.
Even if you copy, cut, paste, you still couldn't imitate.
I'm far from a maid, but if you come for me, I will clean house.
I can't be popping no pills, I'm way too deep in the field. Nah, for real, I can't be signing no deal. I need at least 5 mil. Nah, for real, I know some Eastside Crips that'll really crash out by the kid. Nah, for real, I'm way too known in my city. I can't be linking with bitches. Nah, for real, same nigga poppin' gang, be the same niggas writing them statements. Nah, for real, same pussy nigga be tweeting, be the same niggas quiet when they see me. Nah, for real, same niggas dap me up, be the same niggas crossing they nuts. Nah, for real, same hoes selling me out, be the same hoe drinking my nut. Nah, for real, I got your bitch in the chokehold. I broke my wrist in that dope bowl. Nah, for real, mixing the Sprite with a slow-mo. All my niggas on go mode. Nah, for real, every day a rapper getting whack. Nigga, I ain't tryna go out like that. Nah, for real, gotta stay strapped on my shows. I can't be dropping no lows. Nah, for real, young niggas stick to the code. I can't switch out on my bros. Nah, for real, can't frame let that my little woe. Ain't falling out by no hoe. Nah, for real, you ain't really.
Oh, I really want to do this anyway.
Please leave your message for 4708.
No answer. At this point, I'm just gonna call my ride to tell them to come back and get me. What the fuck? What you got going on? Hi. I was supposed to be meeting up with this person that I really don't know that well, and they didn't show up. I don't know if they changed their mind. I was like hearing around town that they was interested in, having a sit down, and I obliged. And you was meeting up with the boyfriend. Yeah, so today, from my understanding, he's the ex-boyfriend because they no longer together. And he's not here though. No, he didn't come. He didn't show up. I just tried to call him. He was not answering. Like, I had heard that he wanted to, possibly, I don't know if he was planning on apologizing or what. I didn't know what the temperature was with. I was ready to meet him with whatever energy I was met with, honestly. I went on no, I need my lick back, but at the same time, I just felt like, should have told me, baby, I would have never pulled up. I'm glad I pulled up a little early, baby, because we get flicks back, bro.
Kingpins working with the cops. Nah, for real. I done seen niggas catch life, seen trap niggas make it off the block. Nah, for real. I done seen niggas with 100 rounds get murdered by a nigga with a Glock. Nah, for real. I can't be popping no pills. I'm way too deep in the field. Nah, for real. I can't be signing no deal. I need at least 5 mil. Nah, for real. I know some Eastside Crips that'll really crash out by the kid. Nah, for real. I'm way too known in my city. I can't be linking with bitches. Nah, for real. Same nigga poppin' gang, be the same niggas writing them statements. Nah, for real. Same pussy nigga be tweeting, be the same niggas quiet when they see me. Nah, for real.
Hi, how you doing?
How you doing? How's it going?
Pretty good. I got you a drink.
Oh,
The Wheels of Steel has bourbon.
ain't nothing in this drink, is it?
No, I didn't put anything extra in it. Like, I don't do that. But it's the Wheels of Steel. It's bourbon.
How do you feel when people see that you sitting down with the person you beat up?
I bet they was like, ooh, what's going on here? Like, I don't know. I mean, this is gonna show them that I got growth as a person. That's gonna show them that I'm not Rocky Balboa. Like, I'm human. Like, we got emotions. We go through stuff. So,
Gotcha. How do you feel that Nard would feel that you actually sit down with the person that you and him at one point was despising or going against? How do you think when this come out, the optics of how this gonna look that you sit down with his arch enemy?
I mean, he may feel some type of way about it.
Do you think you'll get probably the phone call?
Maybe not.
We've been trying to like link up since after the situation or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't let him use you! Don't let the devil use you! Come on now! Don't let the devil use you! Don't let the devil use you! That bitch lying! Don't let the devil use you! Come on! Come on! Don't let the devil use you! Lying! Don't let the devil use you! Lying!
I didn't have a problem with like you or your partner, and I feel like at the part that things totally went left.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought the bitch wanted around too.
So you was ready to get him around too?
I mean, I was, but I was going to like, I'm like, you said you want to sit down and talk, cool. That's all we better be doing.
He wasn't around too because he didn't fight back.
And when we seen each other for the first time at the park, that's what I was coming in on because
You already had one?
I did.
And thinking like, oh, I could possibly hook up with him.
Nah, both of them. I'm definitely not finna hook up with nobody who I don't whoop. Absolutely not. No. If I can whoop you, dude.
Well, I guess you'll be the man in the relationship then, right?
I will not be in an abusive relationship.
You came to the park on one.
I did.
You definitely came to the park on one.
Absolutely.
And I wasn't even supposed to be there. I just came to support and I stayed out the way. But when you showed up,
I don't feel like you stayed out the way.
Oh no, when you showed up, the commotion showed up, so therefore I had to show up.
Okay. And I definitely came to the park on one. I came to the park on one because you have to understand the people who I was getting to know and who I considered friends in this circle of people had been going around saying things that wasn't true.
Yeah, clearly you don't have no friends because they've been saying
I don't have no friends in this circle. That has been made very clear to me.
Because they just added so much seasoning to the story. I understand. Like, it's like, okay, why does this guy have so much energy for me? And I don't even know him.
Your partner is Nard. I don't even know if we haven't even met.
Yeah, we haven't. So therefore,
I don't even know your name.
Yeah, clearly you know my name. My name was in your mouth when you were speaking on my boyfriend.
I don't. So even when I was speaking on your boyfriend, it was always the new guy. The new guy. I never know his name. Okay, so I'm Malik Yusuf. And this the thing. Like, I didn't know you or Nard, and even when me and Darian in Taiwan, when me and Taiwan had the initial conversation, he told me that he knew the new guy in the group.
Okay, so at the time there was another new guy in the group that you mentioned.
Yes.
Which was somebody else's in their boyfriend.
Yes, and his boyfriend. So Darian told me that he knew the new guy's boyfriend. Taiwan also had a conversation with me, and he told me that he knows the new guy's boyfriend. So the confusion is when I'm talking
when you're talking to Darian, you got information from Darian about the boyfriend, but you got it misconstrued with me.
No. Well, that's the confusion.
When Darian was describing Nard to me, I was assuming that it was this Nard that I knew from Alabama. This Nard that's skinny, he's always dressed nice, and then I even started to add descriptions to him. I was like, he has a boyfriend. And he was like, yes, like agreeing, like, yeah, he does have a boyfriend. So I'm like, okay, so we talking about the same person. Because I'm like, him and his boyfriend, they have been together for a while. Like, girl, they should be finna get married. I didn't know that they had moved to Atlanta. So at the end of the conversation, I was like, pull up his Instagram, because I was looking for the Nard that I was talking about, the Facebook page or whatever, but I wasn't finding it. So I'm like, pull up the Instagram of like the person you're talking about. And when he pulled it up, I was like, oh, I don't know him.
Darian also knew the new guy boyfriend from school. That's a fact. Tawan also knows the new guy's boyfriend from work. That also is a fact.
Yeah, the one that I guess with that.
That is what I said, and that is all.
Oh, well, what I was told was the guy that TJ hired on, which that wasn't even the case. He was already working there together. And then this whole...
Who is TJ?
Tawan, like, that's I know him by TJ.
Oh, okay, no.
So,
okay.
This whole me getting around, like...
You getting around, like...
That's what was told to me from you.
This what
with
I'm
the whole
saying.
With the whole me knowing TJ that basically me and TJ didn't possibly step around, and then turned around. It's like, oh well, y'all need to watch the new guy's boyfriend because he gets around. You don't even know me from a can of paint.
I don't.
And then from you to come to, but this is what was brought to me.
And this is like, I'm glad we even having this conversation. This is what was brought to me, and this is what's brought to my relationship.
So this is what I got to deal with right now.
Okay.
So all right, I'm just gonna let this ride out. I really didn't want no dealings and nothing to. I didn't even want to see you.
So fast forward to us, like you attacking me at the park.
Attacking? Okay.
I mean, from my perspective.
For you, what you mean? You provoking? Because that's what it was. Because
I felt like you kind of attacked me. You and your partner.
There was no attack, so I'm gonna tell you how it went. So conversation went. You had the floor. You were speaking on what you were speaking on, whatever at the time. You was talking to him. You got rowdy. You got up. The whole little picnic brunch that y'all had, it was squashed. Because now y'all two going back and forth. I'm letting y'all handle this right now. I'm letting y'all do this. I'm just out the way. I stood out the way for a minute.
And I mean, you stood out the way then, but
I stood out the way for a minute until you got with the bitches and this, and then you start putting the whole, mixing the names together, saying that, oh, you wasn't talking about me. You was talking about the other two guys, but you was still putting my name in there, Nard's boyfriend.
I do regret, some actions, but every action is caused by a reaction, or however that goes. But as far as like my reputation, I'm not really the Mike Tyson that I portray to be. But if I have to be, I will. But after like sitting down and actually like talking with Malik, after wondering, I got his side of the story, but also sitting down with Taiwan, Malik, you need some new friends.
Blindsight, I felt like I was defending what was right. And what was right is, don't be around me and you know some information and you know a nigga that I talk to and you don't tell me yourself. They shouldn't been comfortable telling me, who's not even in this group at the moment, about something that is going on. That was where I was coming from.
So that means
if they felt so comfortable telling me about it, they should have felt so comfortable telling Nard about it. They should have been so comfortable telling the guy who's not here about it.
If you are around me and you know some information about me, tell me.
If it is an apology that you need, I'm man enough to sit here in your face and say, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for you even feeling like that. But that's not the case. I don't know you. Like, I feel like this is our first time able to talk in this manner. So it's like I apologize for even if my actions and the actions that I've caused to even cause you to feel that way. So I am sorry for that.
After the fight, honestly, me and Nard, we decided to go our separate ways. And like I really was doing some thinking like about life because it's been lifing. But I'm like, this is my reputation, this is who I am, and this is not something that I want like to portray to the world like, oh, Cordell, he's a fighter. No, I mean I am, but I'm not. Like that's not something I'm not gonna put that on the resume, you know. But after like watching it, it's like looking back, I may have some regrets about it, but as a man, like they're also gonna see, okay, hey, well, I can sit down and talk to this other individual, and we can hash this out. We can apologize and move forward on with life, cause shit, life's too short, and you never know. So
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm turning a new leaf in life, but I wasn't gonna come here to apologize because I done told myself I ain't even gonna tell no nigga my bad. But like just sitting thinking about everything, because like you just said, like when a relationship gone, when a nigga gone, when everything gone, like all I have is just still my name and who I am, and that's pretty much where I am right now. So I'm not even gonna apologize on behalf of the relationship. I'm gonna apologize on behalf of my part, because I could have handled it a little bit different. I could have. I let my emotions, anger, and frustration get the best of me. But like I told Taiwan when I spoke to him, I said, you know, you live and you learn, but I'd be man enough to.
I get that, and I get that.
I get that.
I get that you know, you felt like you did what you needed to do when you needed to do it.
Where are you and Nar at today? Like today, that the show about to get ready to come out next month. Or where are y'all at today?
Actually, we currently we aren't speaking. We aren't on any type of talking terms. But I mean, I wish him nothing but the best. Like I don't know where he is in life, but I hope he's somewhere good. Yeah. But I mean, this is how life is right now.
I'm happy for like we can leave it here, and like if I see you out, like we don't have no issues. Like I don't have no issues with your guy. Like this why I'm at with it.
Yeah, just don't come on no rah and don't be drunk.
When you
drunk,
well, I don't.
When you drunk, it's another story. And I got time for that
I don't be drunk, but you have seen me drinking.
Yeah.
I felt like that was weird also, just because you ultimately didn't have the issue with Malik. I did. You just jumped in because at the time we were together, and I understand if your partner getting something, you're gonna stand behind your partner. I understand that part, but like to sit down and have a conversation with this person, that was weird to me, for both of them. You know, Malik said he did it because we attacked him and we both owed him an apology and all of that bullshit. But like, I just thought it was weird. And then also he did say that he did it, you know, that's how he got his lick back. And if that's how you want your lick back, then girl, so be it. Have at it. But I just really thought that whole sit down was like, to me, it didn't seem authentic for one. It seemed like it was only meant for TV because y'all wanted to not leave anything out as to the viewers understanding why did Cordell jump in it. So I guess that was the whole meetup or whatever the case was. And like I said, I guess apologies were traded in that moment.
On this season of Real Life and Music, not only are the tracks hitting, but the cast as well.
You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trail away. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind.
The talent and drama are at an all-time high.
But don't disrespect me by grabbing my ass and my dick in front of my family. And that we not cool like that.
It's a performance.
You didn't ask me, you didn't get my consent.
I don't get nobody
permission
when I'm in any club.
With egos and reputations at stake, anything can happen.
Shit be for camera, Chrissy. That shit be for camera. What's up? What's up? What's up, bitch?
Let him know.
What's up, bitch?
Let him know.
Anyone can get it, and everyone is a villain.
Smoking in my sister's shit. Best friend got the COVID, cousin dealing with that cancer. I'm getting it like a dancer, making moves to get that breath allowed. Help me clear my head, my pen express my mess with eloquence. Don't forget I'm still that bitch, cause I been that bitch. Shooting birds up in my pics, run through a click and slap a bitch. Thank God for growth, still do the most. Not to brag and boast, but to test.
This is one of my good Judies, like from a long time ago, like.
Is this the ex that Darion was speaking about?
This is the person that, yeah, I guess, yeah, it is. This is the ex that Darion was referring to.
Gosh, that you slept with.
Allegedly.
That you allegedly slept with, and you was his friend.
Right.
Gotcha.
Allegedly.
So do you feel kind of weird meeting with him after y'all slept together?
No, like, I consider him a friend, like, so it's just like, okay, girl, it happened, da da da.
So what you been up to? I mean, life, like you said. When I had to take a pause from the girls and life and everything like that. Trying to work, trying to maintain, but yeah. I heard you had a lot going on.
Child, too much going on. Just be going from point A to point B and trying to stay out the way.
Allegedly, you are the ex that he allegedly slept with. So talk about you and Taiwan relationship as a whole.
Okay, yeah, so Taiwanisha, as I would refer to her as, because we good friends. I've known Taiwan for at least, like, I've been here in Atlanta for 9 years now. I've known Taiwan for about 8 or 7 of those years since I've lived here. And so we've been friends from the get. How you feel about the group? You know, you the newest on the block. Like, how you feel? Because
I don't know, like,
it's real. It's reality.
Girl, she said real life. Real life.
Okay.
But for the most part, I think everybody is cool. It's just the drama and stuff. I really don't like drama. That's why I try to stay out away from it. Cause like I know me. Like if I get mad, I'm gonna get mad. Like, and I'm just gonna go straight to 10. I ain't finna.
So I've known Taiwan for a good little minute. I met him and his ex-boyfriend, who was also a friend of mine, at the same time.
Then I heard through the grapevine that Miss Mama's Darion had an issue, and I'm like, what you got an issue for?
Yeah.
So like, apparently it came out that he said that we had relations while y'all was married with 3 kids.
Married with 3 kids, girl,
and a dog. And I'm like, girl.
Wait, you said wait. So, how did that even come about?
You just popped up apparently, cause like allegedly, I don't know how true it is. I think I don't want to misconstrue anything, but I think Darion said that somebody told him that we had relations or whatever the case may be.
I'm not gonna put out names or whatever the case may be, because we already know. I know who the third party is. Taiwan knows who the third party is.
I don't know the third party. That's why I didn't even know it was a threesome till they was like, well, that's why.
I don't remember that being. That's not that. No,
that's not true.
That's not where the basis of where he found out that him and I. No, that was not there. No,
so was it a threesome?
That threesome happened after the fact that people knew that Taiwan and had already whatever. Darion and I had constant conversations about like how he wanted to date someone exclusively, and I was not ready to date someone exclusively. So we never declared 100% that we were boyfriends.
And Taiwan is a friend of mine. Richie and I was dating, put the clues together, and they messed around. And neither one of them told me. It was a third party who was in the act who told somebody who told me. And I'm like, oh, well, damn. So I went back and asked Taiwan, did this happen? He's like, yeah, we was just drinking. Okay, cool. Noted. So, that was like years ago. Fast forward to Malik stayed with me. Taiwan, my friend, who slept with my ex, on top of where?
Everyone knew him and I were like messing and that we were dating and we were getting to know each other, but never once did I or we ever say like, this is my boyfriend, Darion. People just knew that we were dating, and I think
I didn't think y'all was dating because I didn't think it was like an exclusive like dating situation. So I didn't. To me, it didn't click that y'all was like. I mean, I knew y'all was doing what y'all was doing or whatever the case may be, but to me, it didn't click like, oh, they're like dating, like. So
and it was, and he knew that I was like dating other people, messing with other people. Like that's something I don't need to lie.
By definition, Darion was never my boyfriend. If he chooses to say X, then that's what he chooses to say. But Darion and I were never in a monogamous, committed relationship. We dated for a very long time, and I'm here for it. And we had a good time.
I don't know, like I'm kind of glad that it was cleared up because in my mind, like it wasn't like y'all was together or whatever the case may be, and yeah, y'all was around each other a lot. But to me, that don't mean that y'all like dating to be in a relationship or y'all dating to be exclusive. So it's just like I feel like the picture that was painted was like, okay, this is my man. You know, you supposed to be my best friend in the whole wide world, and you turn around and you mess with my man. And I should be mad about that, but I'm not.
For him, I think he considered us like friends at the time, but like for me, it's just like I'm just now really getting to know you, so I can't really consider you a friend because you just really coming around. Now I consider you a friend because I've known you for quite some time. We hung out, we went out for my birthday, all that type of stuff. So like now I would consider you a friend, but like then I wouldn't consider you a friend because you just really coming around.
But Darion saying that you shouldn't feel no type of way because at the time you slept with one of his ex-boyfriends at the time, and he could be mad at you, but he's still friends with you, and he never gave you head.
Whether y'all was exes or going together or whatever the case may be, I don't know. I was told something different. Maybe I was. I don't know. I can only go by what I was told. And we had relations, but it wasn't like a full-on love affair. Like it was a thing, and that was it. Like,
let me ask you this question then. Let's say they were in a relationship. Did you know they was dealing with each other when you slept with them?
I know they dealt with each other, yeah.
And you was okay with that if Darion your friend?
At the time, Darion wasn't my friend. He was somebody that I knew in the group. He wasn't my friend. I didn't know him that way.
Double down and say you and him wasn't friends, so it count both ways. Y'all was not friends at the time, and you and Richard never was dating. Y'all just had sex.
This is news to me. This is so confused to me. But okay. So I guess we weren't dating. Let the records be whole.
So y'all it was a situation where you just liked Richard more than he liked you? Was you kind of like groupie?
I mean, he was staying with me. I was paying bills, so I guess, I guess we weren't dating. We wasn't official, I say that. We weren't official, but we weren't dating.
So dating, oh wow. Because I even gave an example that, okay, let's say they're not together, but the fact that they're dating or you and Darion friends, why would you even go there? And he was like, well, to be clear, you and him was not friends at the time.
That's funny.
And you and Richard was not dating. It was like a fucking situation.
Oh.
Was this a fucking situation? Oh.
We were staying together. You would say outside of cameras, oh, Darion, I see why you're upset. Then you get to your confessionals and flip the words. To me, it's baffling. And that's why I need to really put myself back on calling people friends and do a lot of things for people. Because I'll tell you, that really hurts me.
Yeah, but that's what he just said.
It wasn't Darion that jumped me. It was Courtney and his other best friend who tried to jump me. And what happened was they put my shit outside, and I went up there and I said, if my shit is outside, I want to fight, like, because I don't even know this person. I have had multiple conversations with with both of them, like if you feel a type of way about anything that you, whatever, I told the guy, you know, the light, what's his name? I don't fucking know.
I know.
But
I
I
know
want to
the
fight.
tall,
Like
light skin.
to this day, I want to fight that. Like I want to dead ass fight him. Like
Jamie was not present from my knowledge. Now, if Jamie was in his room with the door closed, Jamie was not there. But Darion was indefinitely present. And all I could remember was just Darion and other people trying to tell me to calm down. If somebody put all your shit outside.
When I got there, my shit was outside. I went to knock on the door and I'm like, if I get to this house and my shit is outside, I want to fight. Like period. Like I don't give a fuck about nothing else y'all talking about. I don't care about nothing because I don't disrespect people. I don't do none of that. And for that nigga who I don't like to be the one to text me and tell me my stuff is outside, you don't even have the decency to tell me that my shit is outside. And I've known you longer than any of these bitches. Like me and Courtney was college roommates. Like I've known him for more than almost 12, 15 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that because you think that I feel some type of way about your drug habit when I would never do that. Like I would never do no shit like that.
That's my whole issue. Just like, girl, for you to just go so hard that this your man, da 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 da, and you feel so bad about whatever we did. It's just like years ago. It's like, okay, girl, your man is in a situation, girl. What you gonna do? And you sat there and did absolutely nothing. Like you watching it happen. And it's just like,
to me, it's just like, it's backwards because it's like, I feel like you're trying to paint a picture that, I don't know what type of picture you're trying to paint, but to me, it seems like, okay, well, I love Richard, da 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 da, Taiwan slept with Richard, da da da, like I really care so much about Richard, but then when this happened, it's just like you just sit there.
Yeah, it don't make no sense, right? Like, so you can bring up the whole narrative about like, oh, my time I slept with my ex, whatever. Like, but like your ex was just in a situation, and what did you do about it?
Right.
What was that? What you like? I still to this day, I just did like more than anything when I sit and think about a situation, it's like the fact that all those people that I've built community with, been there for and shit like that, been there helping people, were in that room and did not, like what are you doing?
My approach was I want to fight. I'm not even gonna lie. I called my best friend at the moment. I said I want to fight because I'm not about the violence. I'm really about the progression of our community for real. But a bitch has moments. I had a moment, and I'm like, I want to fight. Like I'm going through so much shit right now. Like I just want to fight. And so I was really on some bitch. I want to fight, and I want to fight that light skinned bitch specifically. Didn't want to fight Courtney. None of that. Didn't want to involve Courtney, no Darion, no nobody else. I wanted one person and one person only because the one person who told me that my stuff was outside was a person who was not it was not Darion, it wasn't Courtney, not Jamie, no nobody who I really know, but someone who I gave ample opportunity to approach me to tell me if they had a problem with me, and they continuously decide to not do that, and then decide to, when you want to open your mouth, to tell me that you put my stuff outside.
What happened to his stuff? He said y'all threw his stuff out.
So Richard came and caused a scene at my apartment complex. So like my apartment complex called the cops. And with his things being there, the apartment complex was already upset because the apartment complex kind of knows who he is, because I said he was staying with me frequently, and then them seeing his behavior, he's like, well, these things can't stay here.
So they threw him in the garbage?
So they moved it to the garbage, and I must be honest, so sorry. I didn't have a care.
I didn't see them again until the photo shoot. And so when I walked in and there, y'all like, oh, hey, it's been a minute. Like, I think that's what he said to me, like, because we had filmed us going inside, like, you know, going inside to do the photo shoot. And then he like, oh, hey, it's been a minute. And my mom like, bitch, yeah, it's been a fucking minute. Like, bitch, the last time I had a conversation with you, there was no conversation. Like, you didn't even check to see what was wrong, like, if I was okay or none of that. Like, nothing, no checking in on me or whatever. So you ran with whatever Courtney told you and didn't even feel like checking in on me, but then the next time I see you say something, now you want to bring up, oh, my ex, like I want to sit with my ex. What are we talking about?
And what really stuck out to me was not even just the fact that that's my friend for all those years, but that Darion was present. And so like watching the video of like the whole NAR situation and with Malik, that's already a whole lot, like, because Malik is my good girlfriend, that's my good bitch. It was just a lot going on, and to see how Darion was very active and like stopping that from happening, that was one thing. I'm like, okay, cool, like that is his personality, that's what he gives. But during that whole situation, I don't remember Darion stopping, trying to get in between and none of that, or even like kind of console me or kind of check in with me as to see if I was okay. And that part, like I mentioned, like that really hurt. Like
if you know that your boo thing that you love and was about to marry and have 2 kids and a cat with is on the other side of the door, and on the other side of the door from him is a man with a bottle, you just gonna still sit there and be like girl, you let her pick up the bottle and open the door, like. And this supposed to be your best friend, so it's like you would think you would have some type of influence on how you act, especially towards somebody that you actually care about, and you still don't do nothing.
It was good to catch up with you. See, you ain't seen you in a month or something.
It's been a little minute. As girl had to take a break from the shit. There's a lot going on.
Okay for you to be around a feminine guy, but it's so hard for you to be around a trans person. What's the difference?
It's just if you cross that line for me. I've already owned you in the fact when you're in prison, you ain't got no choice but to do what the fuck you gonna do. They're gonna call you whatever the fuck they wanna call you. So what the fuck are you gonna do?
Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying. Hold on, I've been letting everybody talk. Let me finish what I'm saying.
How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. Taking them risks every goddamn day. That's the shit that pays. I hug on my bro and I tell him I love him, and I won't swing that way. And won't celebrate either. Trap still jumping on Christmas Day. Hey, 3 bad bitches in the condo. Came home and ran it up pronto. Stressed out, but really I'm fine though. Talking cheap, no money, no convo. Yeah, we gon' chase the commas. I'm a real OG. Blame it on my mama. Fucked up in the head, so I'm used to trauma. I eat a nigga face like Jeffrey Dahmer. Everybody wanna be a tough guy nowadays. This shit making me sick. Question, how can I hate on a nigga when I fucked your bitch? I saw you on Instagram Live. Ooh, boy, you will pop your shit.
Today is RLP, the RLP project, and today we are focused on Black men and empowerment. So it's going to be a really good event. I'm excited about it. Yours truly is on one of the panels. We have a whole bunch of speakers who range from spiritual advisement. I think we had a motivational speaker. I think we had a whole bunch of speakers there.
We have another nonprofit event that we're going to. I'm excited to see and connect with the people that are going to be there, hear about some of their nonprofits, and possibly meet up with some old friends, of course. But I'm excited to see what's going to be going on, and I'm excited to share my view on my nonprofit as well. Shit! Oh, right. I don't know where to start fighting or praise God. No. Come and tell me. We can't tell you because you know we got what is up? Oh Lord. I know. But it's been a wonderful change though. Has it? It has been. First of all, I gotta say this. I apologize. So straight through the gate, I'm seeing an old acquaintance. It's Gerald of all people. So now my old self would have been like, I ain't trying to do this. But my new self, I was excited to see him. I literally like started shouting. And I was excited to see him so we can, you go bury the hatchet and, catch up and such as that. Because I was really going through something at that time. I was doing drugs. You probably didn't know that. You probably did. I was doing drugs at that time. And it was just that it was a whole lot of emotional confusion for me. And also my mental state as well. But I'm better mentally. I've rededicated my life to Christ. I'm studying to be a minister. So yeah, it's yes.
I honestly don't even know where to start. I honestly don't even know where to start because you said you was going through a lot. If you come in my life and and I consider you my friend, my brother, you could talk to me about anything. You don't never know what we can do all together. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're going. You gotta fight it. You gotta, do what you gotta do on your own. That's understandable. But we was real, and I was confused when we had the reunion. I'm just like,
where is this beast and monster coming from?
Now, in speaking with Gerald, I still, even after speaking with him, I still feel like he has like, not, I wouldn't say something held against me, but he still is like, you know, okay, well, I got you at my arm's length. I don't blame you. I basically tried to kill you. So, that's not funny, but I mean, I basically tried to choke the life out of you.
I'll show you fucking the three.
No, Apollo, you gotta step outside. You gotta step outside. No, you gotta go. Come on, you gotta step outside. Don't fucking touch me. I'm not gonna touch you at all. You gotta step outside. Though. Step outside. Apollo.
Cause y'all don't know who y'all just done unleashed. Y'all think Apollo's some shit. You don't know who you done unleashed. You don't know who you done unleashed, bro.
You can't do that.
Fuck that. I'm sick of this dumb shit. I got motherfucking shit going on myself.
I know you do, but chill out. You can't act like this. You say you gonna be the example. Be the example.
Hold on, weak ass bitch. Stop. A weak ass shot from a weak bitch.
No. Are y'all gonna stop this? Like, all the like, they're just got tearing each other.
Okay, you ass shot from a weak ass.
Like, are y'all gonna call the? Are y'all gonna stop this? Somebody, like, are y'all?
How do you go from being our friend to the enemy side and then become not a friend anymore? I'm like, I was so confused. So I'm just like, I'm glad that you, I mean, first of all, let me give you applause because you do look like you have changed. You gained some weight, I see. I mean, you definitely have changed. I can really tell that you look healthy. I mean, it's like you are changing. Are you really changing?
Yes.
Have you went to like drug classes or anything?
That's the thing about Jesus. I didn't have to do a 12-step program.
So you all right?
I'm good.
I mean, that's a lot.
I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do anything.
Praise Jesus. I'm glad to see that though. You know, when we left off, honey, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, what happened, but I heard from the grapevine that you have been changing. So I was like, well, I can see for myself, you know, because when we left off at it, I was just so confused when everybody thinks Gerald is the bad guy. When I'm not the bad guy, I can be. I'm not the bad guy.
I'm not looking to pursue or open the floor up for reconnection. I'm just, you know, just trying to apologize for my past mistakes, bury the hatchet, and keep it pushing.
Oh, I can't listen to see Jerome. Oh, come on, you say that to me. Oh, Lord,
Good afternoon. It's afternoon, right? Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jamie Allen. I am the founder and CEO of Empowering Brothers Incorporated. We just celebrated 6 years this past July. And so our focus is really focusing on the Black gay men and the LGBT spectrum. So we focus on everything from how to get you from your financial wealth to making sure you're healthy inside. So making sure you know how to create a savings account, a checking account, all the other things. And also we get you to your health screenings. We get you to access different services, whether it be maybe a housing referral, food referral, things of that nature. So we really take care of the Black gay man as a whole. I think it was really impactful to see the dynamic between gay Black men and men who are heterosexual or identify as heterosexual to sit on a panel and talk about empowerment. I think that is something that's really special. In a sense, it puts me in the mind of kind of bridging the gap and seeing how we can work together. Because oftentimes, just in my experience, if you are LGBT and you work in the nonprofit sector, you cater towards LGBT focused programs, organizations, etc. And I think the same thing goes on in the heterosexual community. I think they have a lot of different aspects, but they don't focus on us over here, right? Mm-hmm. So I think just bringing that together and bridging that gap was really, really impactful. I think that was a really good program.
So the next speaker we're going to hear from is Mr. Muhammad. He's going to come introduce himself and get right into it.
All right. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. How you all doing?
Doing good.
Man, I really appreciate all the information that's been given, brother. Boy, that's some good information. We definitely got to connect. I want to tell a little bit about myself. I come up in St. Louis, Missouri. My mother was a hustler. I say hustler, pistols, Cadillac, gold teeth. That's my mama. East St. Louis, right? Run away from home at least a dozen times before I was 12 years old. Hit that to Chicago from St. Louis at the age of 14. I did all kind of crazy stuff. My mother wanted to, she passed away, may God be pleased with her. But one thing she always told me was, she said, a memory, I I was in the street so much, she had to go down to the morgue to look at bodies because they didn't know, she didn't know where I was at. And the police, can you imagine as a parent, putting knocking on your door and saying, you know, we got a 12-year-old boy down here that resembles your son. And she got to go down and look what she had in her mind, you know, but to pull that cover back and see it wasn't her son.
We had Brother Ghazi. He was very motivational in his speaking, and we had a couple of other people. So it was a really nice, you know, non-profit mixer. Some of the personalities there I really enjoyed. I exchanged some contact with information with some other people. So I'm really excited about linking up and collaborating with some of these profound people that came to the event today.
I need to connect with some newspapers to tell this damn story. I came here homeless, on parole, not knowing nothing, crazy as hell. I come back 20-some years later, and it's something, the reason I came back to Atlanta, because when I was here, I did meet some phenomenal brothers and sisters. They gave me Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's the first time I had ever seen that book, Robert Kiyosaki book. I got that right here in Atlanta. I met some brothers, they were a group called AMIT back then. That was African American Men in Technology. They were talking about digital divide. Hell, I didn't even have an email. I didn't know how to do none of that stuff back then. I'm fresh about the joint, right? But I met all these people here in Atlanta that really impacted me. So when I came back, when I was thinking about a place to go, I was in Arizona for 15 years. I left St. Louis, went to Arizona, 15 years. My wife, I said, I want to go back to Georgia. I want to go back down south. Plus, the Great Migration, I want to move back where black folk left from. And plus, land was cheaper out here in the south than these other parts on the west coast. They had hell out there in Arizona, right? And so the moral of the story is that it ain't nothing that we can't do, right? That's right. I labor under a fucking misconception that I wasn't good enough. So what I did, I took my penitentiary experience and I developed a coaching program called Felon 2.0. And Felon is an acronym for standing for 5 things that kept me restricted in life. That's fear, excuses, limited belief in myself, obstacles, and negative thinking. So I walk my client through a parole process here. And once you get parole from this self-imposed, self-created prison, the penitentiary in your own mind, once you get parole from that here, then that fear becomes faith. Yeah. The excuses become excellence. The limited belief turns to lessons. The obstacles, opportunity, and the negative thinking becomes the new mind. But you had to get parole. I had to get parole. I had to feel worthy within myself. So right now, all I got still a damn GED. That's all I got, education-wise. We're talking about the power is a connection to the God, a faith in yourself, and never damn it giving up. Never ever giving up. I don't care how rough it get. It got rough. Damn it, I was homeless at one time with my 4 children living in vacant buildings. I want y'all to hear me. My children, they grown. They say, Pop, we remember. They say, Pop, we remember. You know, now I'm traveling a little bit now. Now I'm speaking a little bit now. Now I'm making the money now. But they say, Pop, we remember. But they remember the struggle. And now they doing good. My children ain't on no drugs. Now they out there handling their business. They married. I got children, grandbabies coming up and things like that. So I feel blessed and highly favored in a real way.
It was a really dope event. We had a whole lot of different community members come out. And I won an award, y'all. That was so cute. Whoever was behind that, thank you. It really speaks to, me. Sometimes in nonprofit, we don't do work to get recognized, but every now and then when a recognition does come around, I appreciate it. So.
It's real life. What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's no tea, no shade. Real life. Real life. What you gotta say, ain't no games being played. We on a mission, so it's no tea, no shade. I'm on my way to the top, and I ain't gonna never stop. Real life.